Hey, yo, my stream up, yo. You can tell them niggas.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Miami Dolphins. Is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. 25-yard line. Here's Frank Gore, the veteran who sits third all-time in rush yards. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. He was Kyle Van Noy in on the stop. 2 yards. Well, Frank Gore, of course, with ties to the city of Miami, born in Coral Gables. He played for these Dolphins for one season, 2018, and, of course, was a collegiate star at the University of Miami from 2001 to 04. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. The shotgun snap for Darnold. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Fuck. Yo, why is this fucking nigga always in the game, yo? Like, what do I gotta do to get him out the game? Yes, bro. No, bro. What the fuck? What's wrong with this game? Oh my god, bro. I gotta change my shit one day, bro. This shit is crazy. I ain't changed this shit. Oh, he hurt. Fuck.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On is the punt team now as this one sent away. Returnable for Grant. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football
at their own 34-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Tua going to throw. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here.
Go for a 4th and 1.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
The punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this will be taken at the 13. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17.
Williams on the carry.
The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
15-yard line.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
The ball carrier.
There on the tackle, Shaq Lawson.
On the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 2nd down now, it's Williams. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 15. 39 yards there, a big one.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Fuck.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Gore. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Ball carrier. Christian Wilkins on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 12-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Looking for Mims, but this is intercepted. picked up by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive?
I still get touched. Shit.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Damn, I don't know who was blocking him. He was killing him no matter what. Fuck.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
29 yards. First down, Miami.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tua. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Complete.
11 more on that one, and another first down.
First and goal, Miami.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Tua. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jakeem Grant, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And 5.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Darnold from the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that 1st-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way. Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. And some space here. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Matt Breida, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Dolphins 14, Jets nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're...
And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. That pick, his 9th on the season.
Remember we were kids and you were playing Little League Baseball, and they penciled you in the 9 spot in the order? That wasn't so good, was it?
Were you in the 9 hole?
Or you played the 9 position, right field? That wasn't so great.
That wasn't. You're picking dandelions out there.
Exactly.
But the 9 picks
9 picks, you want that in a big way. That's a great season.
Heck of a season. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Toward the center of the field, but it's...
Yo, Gesicki, bro.
He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Drop the next pass I throw to you.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Play action, now it's Tua. And Wilson has it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
Gain of 18 on the play.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the
and
first
I had Gesicki wide open, but he, I don't know. I feel like he might not have got it.
No problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Tua. That's taken in by Callaway. And I think the ball's out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic.
Out.
They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. He'll let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I thought he was getting loose. He didn't get loose. That motherfucker was on him. Good D.
Thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. It's complete to Grant. And down inside the 15 he goes. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down.
16 yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the delay, here's Breida. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Right there by Matt Breida, and he spent the early part of his career in San Francisco sharing the backfield and sharing the ball. What you really want with him, open space and make sure he's touching it because he can take it from 0.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Matt Breida as the first half is winding down, and the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them.
Okay, Parker. He went up.
Going to do to attack us in the
Ain't mad at you.
Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run with a former Bear and Eagle. It's Jordan Howard. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. And it's caught by Parker. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First down, Dolphins.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Complete.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
A 7-yard.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
45-yard line.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Complete.
Matt Breida with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Darnold is brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Williams. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
48-yard line.
Jerome Baker, the Dolphins' leading tackler a season ago, tallies another one.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he's taken down inside the 30. Darnold finding Perriman there for a New York first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and is much more successful as well.
Flush to his right, and they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
2nd down and 10, Darnold. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick up the first with Gore. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
That's good.
They needed a yard. They got it. First down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. His throw's going to be incomplete. Denzel Mims, the rookie, the intended receiver there. But it'll be 2nd down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes. You can read his hands. and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Over the middle, caught by Mims. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Being chased out left. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now.
Makes the score Dolphins 28, Jets 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. To a hit, and the ball is out. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown.
Jets.
So hold the phone.
I had no chance. I couldn't do anything. Which I wanted to do.
Certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have
I
big
just took what happened. I was going to take the sack.
plays like that
Be
have to
smart.
be involved.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Jakeem Grant on the return.
They want to make this shit a game.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Down Miami.
They don't be letting me get busy on nobody that's this, yo. I don't understand it, yo. Like, fuck, what am I doing wrong? I kill him now.
They go play action here on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this one is incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. And now it's 2nd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And some room to maneuver. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Matt Breida, his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification. That's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. But you say 3 rushing touchdowns and, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. He's got this one completed to Mims. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Darnold. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. Got a man. It's Mims. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Darnold to Mims, 1st down Jets.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
A 1st down throw, Darnold. His throw caught right around the 6. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Damian Williams, his 1st touchdown of the year. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Jets 19.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
That catch good for only a couple.
And 8 at the 21-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Breida. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Breida on the carry.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Tua. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Brian Poole. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Big play coming now for the Jets as they'll set up to go for 2. They'll look to run for it with Williams. But he will not get into the end zone, and that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Giving them all they can give them.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left, and then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Dolphins are going to recover. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively.
No game.
So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They run again with Breida. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Number 22.
Matt Breida, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory. And Darnold got to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked by the rookie Noah Igbenogany. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
On first down, here's Breida. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
21-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm is just off. He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Tua on 4th down. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough.
I'm trying to nail the damn ball.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Bro.
They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And this is where the mental part of the game comes into play. Defense is out of timeouts. Just hold on to the football. No sense really trying to score. They should be able to run this one out.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw, Darnold. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
Today's final.
Good game, good game, good game.
Offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.